Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I got through Monday. I hope it wasn't too much of a Monday, but either way, we're through it. On to Tuesday, making our way through the week. Couldn't be more excited about it. And again, hopefully your week is off to a great start. I'm here, just like I try to be most mornings, to try and help with some smiles, with some positivity to get that week off to a great start. But hopefully we've been successful so far. But like I said, no matter what, wipe it out. We're onward and moving to the rest of the week. So what are we talking about on this day? It is Tuesday, August 26th, 2025. Happy Tuesday to you. Well, this was fun. I don't know. I probably should have mentioned this yesterday, but a lot of stuff going on. Skipped my mind. But today, or this week, actually happens to be World Princess Week. So yeah, it's a good time to celebrate our favorite princesses. So many great Disney princesses we love. Of course, you just go all the way back to Snow White, onward through Raya and the last from Raya and the Last Dragon. So many great princesses, everything in between. Who's your favorite princess? I love them all. Boy, it's a tough. You ask me on a different day. I'll probably give you a different answer, but probably Belle. But I do love Rapunzel. I do love Moana. I love them all. They're all fantastic. So yeah, very, very happy to be celebrating World Princess Day this week. Good morning, Laquan. See you over there on Instagram. Thanks for coming this morning. Glad to see you on the show. So yeah, World Princess Week. And as a matter of fact, we heard this yesterday. They're going to be doing a Disney Princess in concert that's going to be released on Disney Parks YouTube channel. And it's also going to be on Disney Plus later. It's going to be basically a concert that was filmed in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland to celebrate Disneyland's 70th birthday. You know, the big celebration that's been going on actually since May, but really the birthday was in July. But it's been going on since then. But yeah, it's this Friday, the 29th of August. It'll be on YouTube. And again, later, from what we understand, it's going to be on Disney Plus. And it's going to star the likes of Jodie Benson, Paige O'Hara, Anika Nani Rose, Ali Carvalho. So many amazing Disney princesses, hosted by Susan Egan, the first Belle on Broadway, on the Beauty and the Beast on Broadway. And Jennifer Goodwin, who plays Judy Hopps, the voice of Judy Hopps. She also, if you watch the series Once Upon a Time on ABC, she played Snow White in that. So yeah, she has some princess ties as well. So fantastic. Very excited about that for sure. Laquan, your favorite is Sophia the First. That's a good one. I like that one. Sophia the First for sure. I like that, Laquan. Very nice. So yeah, great time to celebrate your favorite princess all week. If you're getting out to the Disney parks, great time to get some pictures with them. Disney Cruise Line, we've got pictures with many, many Disney princesses on Disney Cruise Line. So yeah, great time to do that all week long. Celebrate the princess that you love and the princesses in your life for sure, 100%. And also it's great for that today because it is also Women's Equality Day, which is basically, it's a celebration of women and all they've gone through and still continue to this day to go through. We still have more steps to make, but you know, basically looking back to the women's suffragette movement back, you know, many, many, many years ago, all the hurdles they had to overcome to get the right to vote, to get the rights for equality. Again, we still have a long way to go. I'll be really honest with you. We still have a long way to go, but compared to where we were, major steps have been made. But yeah, definitely a good day to celebrate women's equality and the striving to continue that work as well. So yeah, happy National Women's Equality Day as well on this August 26th. What else are we celebrating today? Well, it happens to be National Dog Day. So yep, of course, I'm going to post a picture of us with our favorite Disney dog, Pluto. So many great Disney dogs, but we love Pluto so much. But yeah, if you've got your dogs, celebrate them today. Celebrate them, have some fun with them, enjoy them. So many dog parents love their dogs, and today's the day to treat them extra special. Not that you don't every given day, but today's the day to treat them extra special, extra treat, extra walk, whatever you got to do to help celebrate on this National Dog Day. Absolutely. Why not? Also, Not for dogs, but for you, especially on a hot day. It's been hot recently. Of course, this is something, a nice treat that might help cool you down. It is National Cherry Popsicle Day. Yeah, very specific, not just, excuse me, a popsicle, a cherry popsicle. So why not celebrate with a cherry popsicle today? Sure, why not? I love cherry popsicles. I'm not going to say it's my favorite, but I would not turn one down, especially on a hot day. Very refreshing, very yummy. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Cherry popsicle on this day, 100%. Also on this day, this is a funny one. It's a funny one. It happens to be National Toilet Paper Day. Sure, why not? There's always funny holidays. There's a holiday for something every single day. Today happens to be National Toilet Paper Day. And I think over the last several years, especially going back about, 5 years ago, we learned how important toilet paper was. Not that we didn't know this before, but maybe even more so when we were going through some problems with toilet paper about 5 years ago. Everybody has a funny story about that time period with toilet paper. Our funny story is that when everything shut down for that time for COVID, we happened to be on a Disney. We were on a Pan. You may know this if you've listened to our show, if you've known us for a while. We were on a Panama Canal Disney cruise right in the middle as everything was shutting down in the middle of March of 2020. Everything's shutting down. We're on this cruise, away kind of in the Disney bubble, and going through the Panama Canal, and one eye on the beauty and the amazing work that took to build and how fantastic the Panama Canal is. One eye on the news going, what is going on? I didn't get it. What was happening in the world? And the cruise went on. By the way, go back and listen to that episode where we recapped it, because it was a really, really fascinating story about how that all took place and what was going on with us on that cruise while everything was shutting down. But yeah, so we get going through there, and eventually we get to a point where we're, like, okay, we're not going to be able to stop any more ports. We're going to get off the ship. And we started chatting with some friends, texting with some friends on the ship. And we had a couple of friends tell us, like, just empty one of your suitcases and load it up with toilet paper. And we like, what are you talking about? That's crazy. That's crazy. What are you talking about? And then we got back to the United States and we found out, oh, got it. And we understood then. You were going through it probably. You understood. We did not when we were in the Disney bubble. We had to play a week of catch up on that regard. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, funny holiday of the day, National Toilet Paper Day. So stock up on your toilet paper. Why not on this day? Sure, absolutely. Hey, if it's your birthday today, it is August 26, 2025. Very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. How about the great, very funny Melissa McCarthy? She turns 55 today, born on this day in 1970. She's won 2 Emmy Awards. She's also been nominated for a couple of Academy Awards, a couple of Golden Globe Awards. Of course, she's won the Emmy for Mike and Molly. She played Molly in Mike and Molly. She won the other Emmy for Saturday Night Live, for guest starring on Saturday Night Live. Academy Award nominated for Bridesmaids, among other things. And of course, recently she played Ursula in the live action Little Mermaid and was fantastic. And at least that's the way I felt. I thought she was amazing as Ursula in a live action Little Mermaid. Happy birthday to Melissa McCarthy. Happy birthday to, this was one of those ones that hurts a little bit for us older people. Macaulay Culkin. Yes. Little Kevin McAllister from Home Alone turns 45 today, born on this day in 1980. Ouch. That stings a little bit. Macaulay Culkin turns 45 today. Of course, like we said, Kevin McAllister from Home Alone will always be known as that. He was also in My Girl, a couple other things. He was Golden Globe nominated for playing Kevin McAllister, by the way. Unfortunately, I think, he, as he grew up, a lot of the roles kind of went away. But he is still doing things to this day. So, happy birthday to Macaulay Culkin. Happy birthday to Chris Pine. He turns 45 today, born this day in 1980. Of course, he played Captain Kirk in the Star Trek reboot of those movies. He was also Steve Trevor in the Wonder Woman movies for the DC universe. He played Cinderella's prince in the movie version of Into the Woods. A little bit of Disney tie there, and even more of a Disney tie. He played King Magnifico in Wish, and he was fantastic in that role. And still one of my, I really love his villain song in that as well. So happy birthday to Chris Pine. Finally, last and definitely not least, happy birthday to John Mulaney. He turns 43 today, born this day in 1982. He was a longtime writer, sketch writer for Saturday Night Live. He won a couple Emmys for that. He has also been a many-time host of Saturday Night Live. Matter of fact, he just recently joined the Five Timers Club. He's hosted 5 times. Also, he was in the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse franchise. He played the voice of Peter Porker, aka Spider-Ham, in that. And in the live-action Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, which is really, really good. If you haven't seen it or you haven't seen it in a while, it's so good. In that movie, he played the voice of Chip. So yeah, funny guy, mostly known for his stand-up. His stand-up is fantastic, but he's a funny guy. More recently, he's also been in The Bear with a kind of a recurring role in that. Anyway, very funny. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Just a bit of shameless self-promotion before we get out of here. We've been selling it for over a week. Hopefully you've got a chance to download it and listen to it, because we did have a totally awesome discussion with James Eason Garcia, who is the co-executive producer and story editor for Iron Man and his awesome friends. Also was in, he worked on Elena of Avalor, Young Jedi Adventure, so many other things. Has a great story to tell. Talk about it's World Princess Week. He did, and he tells the story about it. He did his thesis back when he was going for his master's degree. He did his thesis on Disney princesses. And he talks a little bit about that as well, and the evolution of the Disney princess. Really, really great. He is fantastic. Check it out. Download, listen to that episode. And yes, as of this morning, you can now on YouTube find the video version of that episode. It dropped just a little bit ago. It's there for you if you want to check it out. If you've liked and subscribed to our YouTube channel, you already know. If you haven't, please do, because we always have something coming out, and we want you to know whenever we have a new video. So as they like to say, smash that like and subscribe button, smash it, whatever that means. Do it, please, because we want to build this community, and we have some fun videos coming up. We're going to be at Destination D23 as of just a few days from now, as of Friday. You never know when we might be coming out live from there, videos from there. You never know what we might be coming on. That will be on the YouTube channel. So please, please, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But we appreciate everybody who's already done that, and anybody who just takes in our content any single way, or just follows us on social media, whatever, any of that. All right, going to get out of here. Everybody have an amazing Tuesday. We're going to get through it all together. Tomorrow we get over the hump, and we'll be on our way to the weekend. You got this. You got this. And as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish, to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.